This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted joined by prospect Adam Rasool over Zoom. Adam, how are you doing?
Good, thank you, Ro. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to speak to you for the first time. Obviously, you're getting ready now for your professional debut. Come Saturday night, how are you feeling?
Feeling good, bro. I've been in the gym for over a year and a half, just waiting for this corona to blow over, and I'm glad that smaller shows are back and people can get back to normal life and normal crowds, a bit of normality. That's all.
Adam, what's this year and a half been like for you throughout the pandemic with regards to a delay to basically your professional career? Have you benefited from it? Has it been frustrating, which I can imagine?
It has been frustrating at times because the times when I applied for my license and everything was immediately when everything got shut down. So that was a bit of a downer on everything. But other than that, I've been in the gym the whole time. It's given me time to work on things and get mentally ready. You know what I mean? Not just physically. Just get ready for that transition from an amateur to a pro. And it's just given me time to work on things. That's all.
How excited are you for Saturday night to step into the ring for the first time as a professional?
Very excited, very excited. It's fight week now, so it's all downhill from here.
I was going to say, you've got to get used to kind of, your media engagements. You got to do your weigh-in. How's the weight?
The weight's good. The weight's good. I've been looking, in a strange way, I've been looking forward to making weight because I've not made weight for nearly 2 years, a year and a half. So that's been exciting as well in a weird way.
Adam, just kind of talk to me about a bit more of a background into your roots in boxing, kind of how did you start getting involved in the sport, your amateur pedigree and what have you?
Yeah, so as an amateur, I only had about 23 amateur fights. So it wasn't a vastly experienced, as you said, to the people who had 40, 50, international contests, whatever. But I don't feel like you need that. I feel like you need experience, and you can. Every individual will be different. You know what I mean? Some people will grasp things as in a less amount of fights, and then turn pro at a younger age and develop into. You know what I mean? So every case is different. Yeah. So as an amateur, yeah, I had 23 fights. I started boxing when I was my first fight was about 14, 15. Yeah, so I've been going at it for a few years, but ever since I came to Colliers, it's been a matter of almost 4 years now. So yeah, I feel like things are going good for me.
So when you step into the ring come Saturday, when everyone gets to see you for that first time, what should they be in store for? What should they expect to see from yourself?
Expect to see, I think, something that TV would like. Someone who's exciting, someone who can punch, someone who's got a brain, someone who can think, someone who can do various things. But yeah, that's what they can expect.
Where can you see your career going, Adam?
I can see my career going to wherever I want it to go to. Whatever I believe and what I think I can do. I think I can get there. Whether it's obviously, I think that I can get to a world title. Obviously, I won't be boxing if I didn't think that, and no one should be. So I think I can get to the top. It's just baby steps. People like to rush the process, and they like to skip the queue and fight for this title and fight for that. It's always small steps. That's why it's good to learn on these small hole shows, so you can progress and work on what you need to work on fight by fight. These are all learning fights. They're not just fights that knock over jobs and you're knocking people out in the first round, all of them. You know what I mean? So they're all learning fights.
Adam, talk to me about your work with Pat Barrett. What's Pat like to work with?
Pat's it's good. It's good to work with. It's good, very good. He's a very knowledgeable trainer. There's not one thing that he's not been through or in and out of the ring, or what he's not experienced in the ring. He's been dropped. There's not every situation you can imagine in a gym or in sparring or training or whatever. There's every experience he's been through. So to have someone like that in your corner and that's seen it all is great. Great for me.
Does Pat have his favourites?
No, I don't think he has his favourites. I don't think he has his. No, he treats everyone with equal respect and equal care. You know, if his fighters are more than just his fighters, he cares for his fighters. So we've got a very close relationship. You know what I mean? So
You working a lot amongst the likes of Lyndon Arthur and Zelfa Barrett, who obviously much further along with their professional careers. What's it like to be in and amongst guys who have won titles, have competed at higher levels?
it's great. It's great to be in the gym with them because we see how you train for a title fight, train for a 12-rounder. You know how because they started where we're starting now. So they started on the smaller shows the same way, and they're at that level now where it's TV level, it's championship level. You get to experience certain things, what it's like going to a championship fight, what it's like leading up to it, fight week, build up. So the whole thing. So when we get there, it's nothing new. Obviously, everyone has to go through their own experiences as an individual. But yeah, it's just great to go through it and see it firsthand.
Just with yourself, Adam, obviously coming in at super featherweight, have you looked at the scene domestically? I know you're not going to be there calling people out because you're focusing on getting into the ring, but have you looked through kind of the names in your division domestically and people who you may face in, say, 10, 11 fights time?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really focus on that. I mean, I know a few people, but keep my eye on a few people, and I see shows and whatever. But I focus on me. If I'm focusing on them, I'm not. That's not for. That's time not spent on me. So I need to focus on me and worry about what I need to do, and then we can just go from there.
That is very, very well put there, Adam. Just going to get your thoughts on one other thing, obviously, with Lyndon. He recently fought and stopped David Ferracci. Obviously, he's a campmate of yours in Lyndon. What did you make of his win?
I thought it was a good win. I thought it was a solid win. I thought he did what he needed to do. I mean, sometimes you can call him relaxed, you can call him laid back, whatever, but that's just Lyndon. If you know him as a person, he's a guy that likes to crack jokes, and he's actually a fun guy, believe it or not. But yeah, he's just an easygoing guy. But in terms of the fight, I thought he just did what he needed to do. Broke him down with a good jab, defense, and got him out of there.
And final one, there's obviously a lot of talk about the Arthur-Yarde rematch, which seems most likely for Lyndon next. Just to get your thoughts on it, if we see it second time, what do we see this time around? Do we see anything different to the first fight, or do we see a similar pattern?
I believe you see something maybe similar. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I think now that he's got two hands going into the second fight, he'll be fully prepared. Personally, I don't think Arthur-Yarde is capable of doing anything other than trying to knock him out. You know, yeah, that's it. I just feel like Lyndon wins again. Right, I just don't see a way Yard can win.
Right, Adam, we will leave it there now. I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your day and get ready for obviously Saturday night. You're only a few days away now. So I appreciate your time. Thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
Thank you so much.